All right, thank you for joining me for another What's Cooking with Chef Keisha B. Today we're going to be making turkey spaghetti, and I know you see this big old bread sitting on the counter. It's beautiful. I got a great rise out of it. I just made it, so I'm going to be making some garlic bread today. Of course, fresh, because I just molded it up, and now it's rise. It's double in size. Heck, it looked like it tripled in size, so I'm very happy about that. So right now I'm just gonna butter her up and then get her in the oven, and then we'll get started. Okay. It's beautiful. I got a beautiful rise today. I'm very excited. Any baker whose bread rises like this, trust me, we're happy. It's a great rise. Sometimes your bread don't, or anything that you want to rise, sometimes don't act right. So to have a rise like that, I'm grateful. All right. So I'm getting ready to put this girl in the oven for about 45 minutes or less. I'm gonna keep an eye on it. All right. Stay tuned. Okay. So I have my spaghetti noodles here. I want to break them so bad, but I've seen Italian women discussing how we break the noodles. It just drives them crazy, so I won't break the noodles. I have some ground turkey by Genio. Probably the only person that I really buy my ground turkey from, besides my turkey bacon. Hands down, I've tried all the turkey bacon that they have, and I have a winner. Oscar Myers is the winner for turkey bacon. Don't believe me? Try it out for yourself. Anywho, I love to use this pesto. It's so great. The flavor is amazing. Let me calm down. I have some tomato paste here that I'm going to be using. I'm going to be using this with my garlic bread. So I have some real butter, and I'm going to be mixing this in, and that's all you need today. That's how your girl getting down. I'm also going to use this spaghetti sauce here, marinara. I have some garlic salt. I have some olive oil. About a tablespoon of black pepper. I may not use all of this. I know I'm going to use all this stuff, but I can't really give you an estimate of how many teaspoons or what, because I'm going to be making it on the spot, and I like to taste it. So normally you taste your food. If it's too sweet, you add salt. If it's too salty, you fall back some. You probably will have to water it down if it's too salty. So that's why it's best to take your time with it. I have some seasoning salt here for me to use. I have some basil. I have some Italian seasoning here. So that's pepper, some basil, some Italian seasoning, some seasoning salt, real butter, olive oil, garlic salt, marinara sauce. I have some garlic bread spice blend. I have some tomato paste, and then I have some pesto, and I have the ground turkey. Okay, let's get this party started. Okay, so you see I have a pot of water boiling. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put my pasta in the water. I already have my bread in the oven, so I'm just gonna go ahead now and chop this onion. And remember, I said it's 1/2 of a medium-sized onion. I'll be looking at my veins on these videos. I drink a lot of water. Stay nice and healthy. Oh gosh, it's so funny. Okay. And once we get these chopped up, then we're gonna want to saute them just a little bit. I know everybody has their own recipes for their spaghetti, and there's so many out there. If you happen to follow along with me, I hope you enjoy my spaghetti. This is how I like it. People have eaten my spaghetti and they love it, but we all have different taste buds. So hopefully you will like my spaghetti. Okay, so we're going to just take these onions and we're going to just get them in a pan. We're going to pour some olive oil in our pan for sauteing. Turn your fire on medium. Okay. So, I don't know if you can see that, but anywho, you want enough in there to saute your onions, okay? And let's get that going and let's start sauteing, okay? Okay, our grease is ready. So let's go ahead and put those onions in there. Sorry about that, guys. That's my daughter sneezing in the background. All right, so let's just get these sauteed up. All right, get them nice and covered in that oil. And so, that's how they look. So just go ahead and saute these until they're a little brown and tender, okay? Okay, so the onions still need more time. They're getting there. Okay. And then we're gonna toss our pasta around a bit. Toss it around. And we're gonna look inside the oven. So, well, this is the onions. It's already getting there. But we're gonna look inside the oven so we can check on the bread. So, it's getting a little brown, but we got some time, okay? So let's get back started. All right. So, you know what, right now is a good time. So let's go ahead and put our meat inside. So, we're just gonna take our meat and put it inside. And we are going to rinse this off a bit. Chop it up. Okay. And I'm going to lower my fire now. It's hard to cut because it's still not all the way thawed out. My fault. And it's super hot here, so I have the AC cranked up, but I'm not feeling it yet, so I wish it hurry up and get to me. Because it's hot in here with this oven on. It's like 80-something degrees today. Ooh, I don't cook in the summer. Well, yeah, I do, but when it's hot, you try to make something easy. This is a heavy meal, it's hot. You know, you're supposed to have some like sandwiches or something. Okay, so I'm gonna just scramble my meat down and then we'll go from there with the seasonings, okay? All right. Okay, here's my meat. It's halfway browning, and this is where I want to start putting on some of my seasonings. Okay, so we're gonna be doing this together. So I'm gonna start with 1/4 pepper, 1/4 teaspoon of pepper, okay? Matter of fact, I'm gonna do 2 of those for right now. Remember, we're gonna season as we go. And then I'm gonna start everything with 1/4. Okay, so 2 1/4 of seasoning salt. All right, that was our seasoning salt. This is our basil. 1 1/4, 2 1/4. That's our basil. This is our Italian seasoning. I'm gonna do 1 1/4. 2 1/4. And I forgot to mention, guys, I'm using brown sugar. It was over somewhere else. Now for garlic salt, I like that. So I know what I'm gonna use for that one. This is I don't have my glasses on, a 1/2 teaspoon of garlic salt. Okay, let's put that there. And since we're still using this, probably we'll just leave it like that. Okay, and I'm going to use 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. So, let's get this mixed all in. Alright, are you mixing yours? Mix yours. Mix it all in. Alright, looking great. Okay, get it all mixed in. So our spaghetti noodles is doing cool. Let me give a peek at the bread. The bread is looking wonderful. Okay, smells great too. Smell it. Smells like fresh baked bread in here. But my spaghetti is getting ready to kill it because I'm getting ready to smell spaghetti over here. So go ahead and get that all mixed in, okay? Just keep mixing. Okay, so far, this is my mixture. It's all mixed in. So let's turn your fire on low. Really low. And we'll scoop these guys to the side. Okay? And we're going to open up the paste. Okay, so now you're gonna just add your paste to it. So that's what I do. I just take a knife and I just go around in circles. I don't know, maybe everybody has their own tricks. Maybe not. Okay, so the paste is in. Waste not, want not. I'm always scraping it up. I'm getting it all. Okay. So now we're gonna add in our pesto. Let's go here. You gotta beat the back of it. You gotta beat the back of it. All right, that's how it looks. It's so flavorful. Oh my God. Pour it in. Okay, so at this point, you gotta do a little mixing now. We gotta mix up some stuff. Okay, I'm making a mess. Okay, hopefully you're still with me. Let's mix this in. This is how it looks. Okay, already looks good to me. All them flavors, spices. All right, mix that all in. Let's get it all mixed in. This is so you'll be able to see. Okay, so I have it off the fire. I'm just trying to mix it in so you can see it. Boy, you really gotta mix that pesto and that paste is really pretty thick. And we use the brown sugar because the paste is bitter. It's bitter, and I like, even though you see that much sugar, like I don't want no sweet spaghetti. Trust me, everything is gonna be so balanced out. You're gonna be like, oh my God, it tastes so good. I'm very picky, so I don't eat anything. So trust me, if you try some of my recipes, you're gonna know that they're very tasty. Okay, so it's beautiful. It's all mixed in, and now we're gonna get it back on the fire, okay? Okay, so now we're gonna add our marinara. You gotta beat the back. Look at the name good. Okay, got it? All right. And that was the same for the pesto. I love this stuff. You got it? Okay. All right. Now, let's pour it in. This is some gorgeous marinara sauce. The color is so nice. I don't mind the oil or the grease to be in this because we didn't have any grease from our turkey because turkey's water has a lot of water. So we have a balance. So it wasn't like we had added all the grease and then, you know, the ground beef has its own grease, so we're using turkey, so that's the difference. You know. Alright, so it's all in. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna use our pinky. scared of it. To me, it tastes a bit bitter. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add some regular salt. Okay? Some regular salt, a little pinch. Okay, let's get that stirred in. Okay, I'm gonna taste it again with my pinky. I'm gonna add about another, what is this? Another half teaspoon of, I think I can't really see that, half teaspoon of Italian seasoning. Okay, I'm done with that. I'm gonna get 2 more teaspoons of basil, 1.5 teaspoons of basil, 2. Okay, I'm done with that. I'm gonna do half teaspoon of black pepper again, and I'm done with that. And I'm going to add another half teaspoon of seasoning salt. Okay, so let's give it a taste. Stir it up. Okay, our spaghetti sauce is on low. Okay, look how good, thick. I love it. We're gonna turn our pasta off. I already checked them. Ready to go. And we're going to check our bread. And that looks like I need to pull it out. Okay? So let's get this thing going. Okay, look at our bread. It is so nice. It's gonna taste so good. I wish you guys could taste a piece. Oh my God, it's huge too. Sheesh. Okay, so we'll let this bread cool down. Okay, so we're just about done with our sauce. I wanna add, let me see, 1 more teaspoon of garlic seasoning, okay? And I'm fine with this seasoning because it already has garlic powder in it, it has salt in it, it has parsley in it. It's got it going on. So Laurie's did it with this recipe. Pretty much it. Okay? So that was 1 more teaspoon of garlic salt. And guess what? We're gonna stir this up. This was quick. Our food is almost ready. All right, let's get it stirred in. So I still have my fire low. I hope this spaghetti sauce don't stain my pan. He's so mad. Okay, so I'm going to give it a taste. I think that is wonderful. I forgot to buy some grated Parmesan cheese, so I have to use the powder. But I want to give you guys a good look. Again, oh my Lord. Our spaghetti sauce is so decadent and rich. All right. Okay, so right here I have brown sugar, 1 tablespoon of brown sugar. I have 2 teaspoons of garlic, and I have 1 teaspoon of olive oil. Okay, see that? I'm gonna add that to my spaghetti. I just sauteed the garlic. See how it's all, ooh, it's on my hand. It's all glazed up on the spoon. All right, let's get that stirred in. All right. got? I think we did it. I think we did it. Okay. Oof. Can't pick this up, but our sauce is complete. So now I'm gonna get our spaghetti noodles drained, and I can't really do all that while I'm videotaping, so I have this guy and I'm getting ready to drain the noodles. Stay tuned. Okay, so there you have the bread. It is so lovely. Look, it's so soft. Okay, so what we're gonna do now, I just cut half of the bread. I'm getting ready to cut the bread so that we can make garlic bread. Okay, so I'll cut. It's still smoking. And look at the bottom. So nice. Okay, so I'm gonna lay the bread down. It's making great crumbs. We're gonna play over here. So there you go. This is a huge slice of bread. I'm not playing. Okay. So I'm gonna get this bread sliced up and I'll get back with you to mix up the ingredients for the garlic butter, okay? Stay tuned. Okay, so here we go. Let's push these guys back. I have my bread all cut up. This is real butter at room temperature. I don't know what's on breadcrumbs on my fingernails. Okay, so I don't measure this. I make it all the time, so I just pour a nice amount in there. That's it. From what I can see, it looks like about 2 tablespoons of it. And that's about four tablespoons of butter. And then I want to add some sea salt, because that's not salty. It has no salt in it. So it looks like I have 2 pinches of sea salt. Okay? And I'm gonna go ahead and stir this up carefully. All right. And this is a great blend. Great. It's gonna turn a little red looking. So my guess is they probably have a little small bit of paprika in it, because it wouldn't be turning red if it didn't. Okay, so I don't have a lot of salt. I do taste the salt. It's not a lot. I will add. I don't want to add no more salt. Okay, so I did 2 pinches of salt. Sea salt. Sorry guys. And I'm gonna just shake in some garlic salt. Not too much. Alright, that's it. Alright. And that's it. We're getting ready to eat, guys. Okay, and I'm just gonna spread this on. The bread is super fresh. You know that. Just came out the oven. Super fresh, super soft, super. Look at that. Look at those spices in there. That blend. So let's go ahead and get the tops done. Okay. Kind of messy for me. All right, now we're gonna flip these guys over. And we're just gonna do the same things to the back, okay? Okay, now I'm just gonna put a little bit more paprika on the top of our bread. This is smoked paprika. Not necessary to have that, but I had it. And you see I'm barely putting any, not putting a lot. Look at my hands. Yeah. All right. Okay, and I'm just gonna add a little bit more parsley. It already has some, but I like to add a little bit more. Once the butter starts baking into this, bake down into it. Parsley smells so great. Sheesh, it smells wonderful over here. With the fresh bread and the spaghetti. Wish y'all can join us for dinner. All right, I'm goofy. Okay, so let's let you get your close-up of the bread. So it looks very good and delicious. So we're getting ready to brown these girls up, okay? All right. Okay, so now it's time for us to put in our pasta, our spaghetti. Let's say that. Okay. Get it all mixed in. I don't want to pour all of the spaghetti in because sometimes I have a tendency to make too many noodles. And if you make too many noodles and then you pour them all in, it might suck up all of your sauce. So I just do it this way. And I hope that I have just enough noodles so I don't have to waste any noodles. But I'm going to do this and get it all mixed in. Oh my God, I'm going to have to clean up. Sheesh. Alright, so I'm going to continue to mix these noodles up and get this thing plated up, okay? Alright. Alright, so there you have it. That's what's cooking with your girl, Chef Keisha B. She not playing in this kitchen. What you say? Let me give you a close-up. That's your garlic bread, fresh baked bread today. All the nooks and crannies. The bread is it has a little sweetening to it. Look at that spaghetti. Flavor. She not playing. Now that's what's cooking with your girl, Chef Keisha B.